All right, what up, folks? Hope everyone is doing well. We'll finish up this game. We got 3 more stories to do. Not 3 more chapters. We have 3 more stories in chapter 4 to do. And I was a little too tired to want to do them last night, and I needed to do some things today, so I didn't want to spend too long on the game. But we're here now. We're gonna get them done. All we have left is Ophelia, Honnet, and Cyrus. Bringing Alphen with us. Going Honnet last. So I'm going to do Ophelia's first, and then Cyrus, and then Honnet last. I'll do Honnet last because we started with her story. We'll finish hers last. So that's what we gon' does. We got a knowledge staff for Honnet. Hold up. We're gonna give this one to her because she does more damage. The only problem is the speed. If I'm trying to do shenanigans with, the divine skills, her going faster could be a problem. Her going faster could be a problem. I need Hana to go first. I'm gonna keep it how I had it. I don't want her to. Oh. She wouldn't outspeed Hana, it's fine. Ooh. Forgot we got Werner's sword. All successful attacks become crit hits. That's really good. Holy crap. Even the Dragon Saber was better. Master Spear is the best. Death Cleaver on it has. I'll let her keep that. Yeah, that's cool. No. Nothing crazy. The bow we've got's the best bow. That is on the Holy Longbow. Yeah, I'm gonna go change that out. That's just a smooth upgrade and it lets her do more magic. Here, let's... Oh, travel banter. What are you two doing? Are those cards? That's right, we're about to play a game. You should join us, Ophelia. Sounds like fun, but I have no idea how to play. Not to worry, we can explain the rules to you. Be a nice little break for all of us. Well, if you're offering, how could I refuse? That's how it started. What we thought would be a nice little break turned into something that we never expected. Oh ho, the 8 of swords and 3 of them, no less. Promising hand, so they're playing poker. It's easy to know Tressa's hand, for she shows her delight and dismay plainly on her face. The problem is, what does Ophelia have? Her constant smile makes her impossible to read. She must have a tell, but I've yet to find it. Well, I have 2 pairs. 3 of swords and 5 of cups. 3 of a kind, the 8 of swords. I've got 4 of the same, 6 of staves, right? Unbelievable, Ophelia wins again. A deft player to be sure. How do you do it, Ophelia? I just let the flame guide me. I see. You eschew greed and let nature take its course. Let nature take its course? What kind of strategy is that? We all have that choice. Fight for what you desire or let the chips fall where they may. That was a cool little banter. The spear, I think, is fine because we got the master, we got the rune glaive, and no one on the team. Wait, I could use that as well because it's so much elemental attack. And he's got the master spear, so that's not a big deal. Dagger, viper dagger, and the forbidden dagger. The only other person using a dagger right now is him. I like him having a legion dagger for the evade. And the axe is fine because Haunted has the death cleaver. He's got the ogre cleaver. Bow is what we need to swap out. I'll give him, just in case I have to pull him back out, I'll give him the holy longbow. Actually, I'm gonna give the holy longbow to her. And I'm gonna give that bow to you. Morning Star. Everybody's fine where they're at on that. Gear wise, of course, gear wise, we're good. Okay. Cool. Let's go start her story. And then pause these videos over here. Playbacks. Save some bandwidth. Okay. Follow Liana and the Ember to the town of Whisper Mill where the Savior awaits. Story so far. After carrying out her duties in Gold Shore, all that remained for Ophelia was to bring her Ember back to Flame's Grace. But before she could do so, Liana appeared before her. Ophelia's sister had come to tell her of their father's passing. Yet when Ophelia attempted to comfort her desperate sister, she was betrayed, and her sacred Ember stolen from her. Can you truly bring my father back? You really mean it? She slipped from consciousness. Ophelia heard these words. Who was Liana speaking to? Who had stolen Liana's heart with such lies? Ophelia arrives in Whispermill to find out, bring this tragedy to a stop, or she loses what little family she has left. Excuse me, might I ask? Cleric of the Sacred Flame? I'm rather in a hurry, I'm afraid. They won't talk to her because they're opposite Sacred Flames.
I see.
I might have a moment.
Mm-mm.
Got fields to till. Another time.
Why?
You're from the church, eh? The Sacred Flame?
Yes.
Yes, I am Sister Ophelia. If I might trouble you with just one thing. Is there perchance someone in this village known as the Savior? Beats me.
What?
Seriously? This is a peaceful farming village. We've got no troubles here. At least none we need your help with. If you were thinking of praying for us, you can go somewhere else.
Right.
I see. Sister could get the impression she isn't welcome around here. It's to keep digging. Something else to say, bro?
Ah.
Sister, oh, please, are you from the church? You must help me. Whatever is the matter? My child, my boy, he suddenly took ill. Please, you must save him.
Goodness.
Understand, I will do everything in my power to help him. Pray take me to him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. He's right this way. This sounds sus. Every time. Every time it's always a trap. Where's the child?
That's right.
I brought the cleric, brother.
I am most grateful.
You have served us well. The Savior will be pleased.
What?
Come again? Sister Ophelia, it is not wise to put too much trust in others. But there are many in this world who are all too eager to deceive.
The fact of
The
the
Savior
matter is...
foretold your coming. He said a female cleric would come seeking the ember. He said she was, in truth, a witch with the power to ensorcel the hearts of others, and that we should capture her before she brings ruin to our village.
That cannot be.
A witch? Now hold on a moment. Give me a chance to explain. Where am I? Wake at last, Sister Ophelia. Wait, you're... Look who it is. Master Matthias. But you couldn't be. Ah, but I am. I suppose there's no need to hide the truth from you any longer. I knew this guy was a bad deal the moment we saw him. The moment we saw him, something seemed off. I am the one these people call the Savior. You? Then you're the one who made Liana steal the ember.
Yes.
Yes, that was me as well.
What?
Why? Why would you of all people do such a thing?
If I might.
Long ago, the gods brought fire from the heavens down to the earth to seal away one of their own. That is the sacred flame, now worshipped throughout the land. What up, Supercat? Clawed poles. Yeah. That's the one I was looking for. I was trying to remember yesterday, like, a lot of the insults in the game, and I couldn't remember them. That's a good one. Given your position in the church, I'm sure you were well versed in the history of our world. Yo, Crowheads, what up? Ask yourself this. What would happen if the sacred flame were to lose its power? It grew weak, faltered.
This cannot be.
You can't seriously mean to release the fallen god from his bonds. Oh, perish the thought. I am not so foolish as that. And yet, even sealed away as he is, Galdera is possessed of a great power. Power that he has deigned to share with me. As his power grows, so does my own.
You must stop!
Power is forbidden. There's a reason the 12 gods seal Galdera away for all eternity. It's not meant for the hands of men. It's not for you to decide. If the power exists to be taken, then it exists to be used.
You're wrong.
Abominable.
Oh.
Are we not all the same, sister? Let's look at these poor villagers. Disease was running rampant. They were desperate. All I had to do was save a few of them. And they were all too eager to declare me their savior.
What?
You saved them?
Yes.
As a loyal servant of Galdera, I willed a fragment of his great power. Yet even that is but a fragment of a fragment. Sealed away as he is, my master's powers are not what they once were. But with Sister Liana's aid, I will loosen those bonds.
Liana.
Is Liana here? Of course, she's my loyal Vestal.
What?
Vestal. But I must be going. There is much I still must prepare. Fear not, Sister Ophelia. As long as you do not oppose me, I will do you no harm. For all, I might need a replacement for Liana should aught go amiss. Wait, we're not through here. I mean, you're through here. Crap, I had to. We have to hurry and help Liana.
Please speak.
Stay in now, child. We can do but little for now. Yes, but panicking is to making mistakes. Thou shalt only making the situation worse. If you say so, first things first, thou needest rest, both for thy body and thy mind. 'Tis the same as a hunt. The hunter must be tranquil and alert, else the quarry will turn the tables, and the hunter becometh the hunted. You wouldn't want that. So listening, thou must be patient. Our time shall come. When it doth, we shall strike in together. I'm most grateful to have you on my side, Haunted. Now, I shall heed in mine own counsel and sleep. Waken me if thou needest me. All right. Gracious, she fell right asleep just like that. All right. Well then, how do we sleep? Let's just wait and see what happens. Because looking around does nothing ever.
Ophelia? That voice. Liana? Shh! Not so loud. I'm sorry, Ophelia. I'll get you out of here. But, Liana, why? I'm sorry, Feely. I did it for my father. He's gone. You left us forever. But the Savior promised me he can bring Father back. All I need to do is act as his Vestal.
Love the great.
Listen to yourself, Liana. This is madness you speak. What? How could you say such a thing? Do you not even care that Father is gone? Liana. All those days we spent together, you and me and Father, dining together, talking together, laughing together. We'll never know that happiness again. Don't you even care? I do care, but that doesn't mean you can bring back the departed. I can't believe you, Ophelia. Were you always this cruel-hearted?
Here we go.
Listen to me, Liana. Of course I wish His Excellency were still alive. But those who pass through the gate to the afterworld are never to return. And if you let that man use this forbidden power, There's no telling what horrors might be unleashed. I won't give up. Father is coming back. I'll see to that. When he's back, we can all be a family again, just like before. Wouldn't you like that too, Feely? I'll leave the door unlocked. Please, get away from this place before anyone finds you. And just leave the rest to me, okay? Liana!
Okay, well, we'll be fighting Liana. And then the second part of the boss fight will be fighting the Savior, I'm guessing. So, if I become a total madman, I can bring my dad back? Go crazy, bring your parent back, and then be like, what the heck were you doing? I was chilling comfy. Now I gotta come back. Not only do I have to come back to my comfy place, now I have to come back from my comfy place to a world that's been ripped asunder because you released an old god that wants to destroy everything. Waiting solved our problems once again. I know, it's interesting that they give you this option. Again, it's the illusion of choice that I'm never a fan of. Where it's like, oh, keep looking around. Like, there's nothing. You literally just wait. You waste to look around.
Shucks.
Like you said, Ophelia. Dead is dead, and there's no coming back from it. I've seen plenty of folk die in my time, and I was powerless to help them. No matter how hard I tried to hold on to their lives, they slipped through my fingers like smoke. Voice gets me thinking, why is life so damn fragile? In the end, death comes for all of us. It's the price we pay for living. One of us can avoid it. That's why we've got an obligation to do as much living as we can while the spark's still flickering. Well said. So let's live this life without regrets, right, Ophelia? Right. And Alphen, thank you. I thought she was like not listening to him. She's like, I don't really care for this speech right now. Quick. Miss Liana has accepted the guidance of the Savior. She has consented to serve as his Vestal.
Good.
At last, finally all of our wishes will come true. Savior. Was it Matthias? Yeah, Matthias has won these people over. They believe his every word. What are they talking about, though? Wishes?
Oh.
Still, was it right what we did to that poor girl? Attacking a cleric of the church and the flame bearer at that? Just doesn't seem right.
Bah!
When did believing in the flame ever save anyone? Only the Savior deserves our faith.
Just so.
Damn right, the Savior's the one who freed us from the plague.
Mhm.
We just do what he says, we'll find our salvation.
Hi.
Hear, hear.
Oh.
Suppose you're right. Come on, the Savior told us to come to the cave outside town. Shouldn't keep him waiting. So she just turns her back. Won't see the hair and the cape, the clothing. Hey, that must be where Liana and Matthias went. Matthias. I knew a guy in high school named Matthias. His name was spelled that way, so I just always keep saying it like that.
Now then.
So it's into the cave we go. I wonder what's inside. Now's not the time for archaeology, Professor. Yeah, it's quite right. Our priority is to rescue Liana. However, that cave may give us an answer to one of the questions that face us. What question is that? Why did Matthias choose this particular village? Somebody's thinking. Thank you, Cyrus. Could it be that the ceremony has to be held in that cave? Precisely what I was thinking. If that is the case, then the cave is extremely important to Matthias's plan. Fear not, I shall do everything in my power to help rescue your friend. And surely we can't fail. It's interesting that they don't really seem to, for the characters who are magic based, Tyrus and Ophelia, they don't really seem to have them speak as if they know magic, you know? Like they cast spells and stuff like that. They don't really speak on them like that. Whereas like Ulrich's like, I've got my shield, and Hanna's like, I'm a hunter pro, you know. It's interesting. Hey, Grandma. Oops. Game knew I was skipping chests. They're like, here's one right here for you.
Letting us beginning.
What is the logical course of action?
We're at the end of the game. We only saw like 6 chubby Kates. Like maybe 6 or 7 of the regular Kates and like 3 or 4 of the chubby ones in 80 hours of gameplay. Bummer. Let's try to catch one and kill a fat one because I never got to.
Thank you very much.
Thank every one of you. By your aid, the moment we have awaited is nigh.
Huh?
Will the Savior just praise me? Oh, glorious day. As you command, Savior, we will serve. It is duly appreciated. Long did we search, and finally we have discovered this long-lost altar of old. Now allow me to introduce the lovely young woman who shall serve as my vestal.
Come on.
And perform the ritual that will loosen Galdera's bonds and bring us unspeakable power. Liana, reach out and touch the ember with your own flesh. As you do, keep your dearest wish in your heart.
Right.
Yes.
Please.
Please bring my father back to me. She burns her hand off.
That's right.
More. Pray until your very heart bursts into flame.
Father?
This is what you deceived your dear sister for. This is all you have ever wanted.
But why?
What's happening? Flame, it's turning black.
Come on.
We're almost there, Liana. Keep praying. But do you not care about your father either? Father. You gonna say something or what?
Oh?
Hey, what's the matter? You... What's going on?
What?
What's happening? The villagers!
That's right.
Sacrifices, you mean?
But why?
Sacrifices? Sacrifices to the dark flame, the accursed flame of Galdera. What? It is said that the ember borne by the flame bearer reflects the bearer's heart. You, with your all-consuming desire to revive the dead, bound this ember to the darkness of the afterworld. Good job. You perform necromancy. Power over life and death. That is the power that was sealed away. That is the power of the accursed flame. Every life it snuffs out, it groweth ever stronger.
That's right.
This is the power I have sought. With the power of the dark flame, this world will be mine.
What?
No, this can't be.
I'll not allow it!
There we go.
Ophelia?
Why you?
What are you doing here? Liana, you've been a bad girl, haven't you? But it matters not. The ritual is all but complete. I will not let you interfere now. Loyal servants of the Dark Flame, put a stop to this meddling woman once and for all.
I will not lose to you!
Okay.
Now, what next?
All right. Level slash. What next?
I'll do my best. Lux Conjure Rear!
He had 4. Did it hit him twice?
Interesting dilemma. A great inferno to scorch the land.
That was easy enough.
Thus ends your lesson.
You can hold your own in battles, sister.
I will not fall to a monster like you!
And yet, it is all in vain. The ritual will not stop unless Liana gives up her heart's desire. And she will not give that up as long as she lives. If you truly wish to stop us, then strike her down. If you have the courage to slay your dear sister.
Oh, sis. Time to let you go meet your dad.
Liana! I'm sorry, Feely.
Even after all this and you see people are dying, do you still think he's doing this for your gain?
Liana, think about what you are doing!
Grief makes people do some crazy things.
I can't. I just want to see him again. I can't think of anything else. Liana. What can I do? What can I say to get through to her?
Not gonna hit her with the "what would your dad think"?
What counsel would you give me, Your Excellency? Father! That's it! Liana, don't you remember the bird? We were playing behind the chapel when we found a dead bird on the ground. Remember, Liana. Remember Father's words. cold. Can't it fly anymore? Maybe it's just too cold. We should warm it by the fire. But it's not moving. At all. Do you think the birdie died? Poor birdie. What should we do, Anna? I don't know.
Whatever is the matter, my girls?
The little birdie died. Mother, please. Can't you bring it back to life? Please.
Oh dear. I see. Listen to me, my girls. Once a living creature has passed on from this world, it cannot return.
But why?
That is the way that our gods made us, I'm afraid.
That's so sad. Why would the gods be so cruel?
It is sad, Liana. This is true. But in return, the gods gave us a gift. They gave us the joy of life.
The joy of life? But what's so good about life if we all just die in the end?
All things that live must one day pass through those solemn gates. But it is because we know that our time is limited that we know to enjoy each day that we have. Didn't it make the two of you happy to meet one another?
It did. I was happy too.
That is the joy of life. And besides, even after we die, it does not mean we are entirely gone.
We're not. But
Liana, Ophelia, close your eyes for a moment. I want you to think of that little bird.
okay. Like this?
Is the bird flapping its wings?
It's flying.
That's because the bird lives on in your heart.
Does it really? But it's not really.
You are both smart girls. Someday you will even understand the mysteries of death. Time softens the sharp edges of grief, and those you have lost live on in your heart, so long as you do not forget them. Someday, I too will pass through those gates. It is inevitable. But when that day comes, pray remember me, that I might live on forever in your hearts.
Those who have passed live on in our hearts. That is what Father told us. He wanted us to remember him as he was. Please remember him. Liana! It's all coming back to me now. Father.
Dolores, the flame grows weak!
I will not forgive you for trifling with Liana's heart!
You would insist on meddling until the very last. It all would have succeeded if only Liana had been the one to perform the kindling. Why did it have to be you? Why? You and your ilk bring nothing but misery to this world. But it ends today. Today, the dark flame feeds upon you!
I will stop you here and
This
now!
guy. One of the corniest looking
Stop
bosses
all
in
the
the game.
pretty words you like. You know the truth. She will never again know the happiness she once did.
It was part of growing up. In some
Why do you rob your sister of the hope I offer her? What else does she have but that futile wish?
She still has so much more, whether she sees it or not! Every tie you have to another person, small though it might be, will help you rise again when you have fallen!
True.
An interesting dilemma.
Alright, let's just go ahead and get a good old analyze on you.
So much to learn.
Here we go.
Altak had sword skill because he's not a war master. Amputation.
Ah!
Come in, if thou
Have a double
darest.
hit X. Oops. And just a retaliative one. Yes. I was hoping it would show
Gas,
My
that
turn
was
now.
close.
I was hoping it would show assuming it's light. The curse.
Oh, sacred light!
Since he is dark after all.
What is the logical course of action?
Let's see what other thing you're weak to. Just get it all out there. Ice. Only
I'll not
94k
be
HP.
defeated.
Easy mode.
Lux Conjureer!
Letting the hunt beginneth.
That's in its beginning. We can break him first turn pretty much every time. That giant size emote looks so good. I'm gonna peacock strut you.
The peacock shall strut.
Here we go.
I'm gonna poison you. Poison sounds good.
Ah! Pick your poison.
My turn now.
Two turns for that. I'm gonna
Lux
boost it.
Conjureer!
You know, hold on to my boosting items because, you know, they're just burning through them so fast, you know. Assumes a different fighting stance. Oh, that's annoying. At least his weaknesses are the same,
Interesting dilemma.
so we can still break them. Next turn.
My focus is unparalleled. Alofin, Lord of Learning.
Ye gads.
Egads.
Try this.
Well then, prepare yourself! Elfric, bringer of the flame!
Come in, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
Now, what next?
In this case, I'll do this. The next turn,
How
she'll
about
have her.
this?
Come in, if thou
Oh.
darest. Using
Do
this.
this.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't give him
I'll
the
not be
conservative
defeated.
or patience yet.
Lux Conjureer!
You better hope she doesn't get patience.
Lux Conjureer!
She
Come in,
didn't.
if
You got
thou
lucky.
darest.
Because I was gonna elemental break you. She did.
Using this.
Here I go! Lux Conjureer! Lux Conjureer!
Now.
Cross strike.
What?
Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
An interesting dilemma.
The desire to revive her dear father meant far more to Liana than your fragile bonds of sisterhood. You were never her true family. Admit it! One such as you cannot save her from her sorrow and despair.
I was once saved by her kindness and her love. She pulled me out of the darkness I had shut myself away in. This time, I will save her! I will not lose to you!
You are a nuisance and nothing more. Disappear from me. Once you do, Liana will have nothing left to cling to but Galdera and her savior!
All right.
Large volume, small volume.
How do you like this?
Well then. Lux Conjureer!
Letting the hunt begin.
And now the true lesson begins. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Alright.
Not bad. A passing grade.
He is the scepter.
Impossible!
This cannot be. You, an ignorant, naive fool of a girl like you.
Exactly.
It is as you say. We're both ignorant, naive girls. I think he was only calling out one of y'all. You didn't have to throw shade at Liana, though it is well deserved. That's Claude Paul to you, sir. But we did both know the love of our Father. His love gave us strength. Love, you say? So you cling to this love of yours and go on living. Ridiculous. No need for such. Alright. What a sad man you were.
Ophelia... No.
It's alright, Liana. But I...
Such a relief.
You are alive and together with me. That is what matters now.
Mm-hmm.
I almost literally destroyed the world. Where am I?
Oh my!
Villagers seem to have regained their senses, and the ember has returned to its true color.
Ophelia. Now then.
Come, Liana, let's guide these people back to the village. Then let us return to Flamesgrace and see the kindling to its proper end. It's time we return to where we belong, Liana. She's like, you just gonna really let this whole thing slide? Right. The great cathedral of Flamesgrace. I expected no less of Sister Ophelia, of course.
Yes.
She may still be young, but she is a beacon of hope to us all.
Indeed.
His Excellency is looking upon her from the afterworld with joy.
Ophelia Flamebearer.
Sister Ophelia Flamebearer, pray give your ember unto the great flame.
Yes.
Yes, your holiness. It's got a name. World destruction, sisterly love. It's on the same scale, isn't it?
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame. To you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire.
I can't get over that line with, I offer my soul and my blood. This is supposed to be the good God, and they're offering their soul and their blood to this man. Are you really that different from Galdera?
May it forever shelter the people of this land. Through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing. As the gods are my witness, the kindling has been done.
We thank you, Sister Ophelia. You have done our church a great service.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Take as much time as you need to rest and recover before resuming your duties.
I'm going sabbatical for a year, thanks.
You are too kind, Your Holiness. Thank you. How fares Sister Liana?
I fear she remains in her chambers. I left food, but she barely touched it.
I see. Anna, it's me. I'm coming in. All right? It's such a lovely day outside. Won't you come out and see it? Liana. I'm sorry, Feely. Please, just leave me alone. She's been saying that ever since we got back, and I've given her what she wants, but not today.
Guide Liana. I'm gonna lose my cool guard. Fine. See ya, dude. Ophelia, where are you going?
Liana, you're coming with me. What? What? Ophelia? Come on!
It's like a repeat of the start of the story, but with Ophelia leading the way instead of Liana. Nice touch.
This is... Remember when you first brought me here? I was so happy when you did. You helped me find my own feet and stand again, when I thought I'd be lost forever. Out of all the things you tried to tell me, to reach me in my despair, there was one thing you said. It was what truly saved me. Do you remember, Liana? I'm sorry, Feely. I don't. You said... If you frown all the time, even sweet cakes will taste sour. Did I really say that? Finally, a smile! What? Liana, this time, it's my turn to save you. Really? Father lives on in your heart. Can you hear what he's saying to you now? He's telling you not to give up on the joy of life. You're right, Feely. He is, isn't he? So snap out of it, you sourpuss! Oh, Feely. Oh, it's beautiful up here today, isn't it? More beautiful than I've ever seen it. Feely? Yes? Thank you for everything. It is my pleasure to serve, Sister Liana. You're impossible, did you know that? Well, I learned from the best. Feely, we'll always have each other, won't we? Of course we will.
One of you dies.
Thank you for bringing me back to the light. I told you, didn't I? I did learn from the best.
Well, that was a wholesome ending. So, does this mean that canonically Ophelia is the strongest person in the group? She beat a fragment of the old god? It's like a feat that no one's done. We got a new staff. let's take a look at it. It's weaker. Occasionally decreases target's elemental attack. That's a nice debuff, but it's weaker. Good on that. Alright, that is one story down. That was actually a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it took about an hour. So I guess not as short as I thought. It felt short. I guess it was a little longer. Next up is Cyrus. Let's go to Duskbarrow. See if he can beat that feat. Still in pursuit of the Forbidden Tome, you journey to Duskbarrow and ever closer to the truth. The story so far. So Cyrus's search for the ancient tome led him to Stoneguard. Headmaster Ivan lay in wait. Using the forbidden blood magic gleaned from those pages, he aspired to powers unholy and profane. Ivan, more demon than man at the end, met his demise. Prosperous, I am all powerful. I am eternal, immortal. They were all lies. Such were his last words. But who lied to him? And what was their ultimate aim? Cyrus fully prepared to face the truth that awaited him. A foreboding shadow fell over him as he came to Duskbarrow. What happened to the assistant?
Time to do some research.
Here we are. Somewhere in this town lies the headmaster's ultimate destination. Given the nature of his research, it is reasonable to assume that there's a secret laboratory of some sort. We'll get to the bottom of this no matter what. Oh look, there she is. That's the headmaster's assistant, Lucia. Now that I recall, she disappeared after that incident at the headmaster's house. What's her role in all of this? Let's not let her out of my sight. Let's travel Banta. So, our journey bringeth us to Duskbarrow. Ah, yes, you're from this region, are you not? Though I have never visited the town, I've heard tell of it. It is famous for the many ruins that surround it, many of them dating from the Age of Legends. The Age of Legends, you say? 1,000 years in the past. Their age, the structures are remarkably well preserved. Master once told me the story of the ruins. He said that whenever danger or disaster has visited upon Duskbarrow, people taken shelter in the ruins. Whatever era they were built, they were built strong, using techniques no longer known. Lost architectural techniques, you say? My interest is piqued. I'm inclined to investigate, after, of course, we have settled this affair with Headmaster Ivan. Thou art confident of our success. I always am. Yeah, Cyrus is the man. Zeman. And then you can see this door. I've seen this door since chapter 2. She was just here. Wherever could she have gone? What's this?
What have we here?
Button of sorts. Press it.
I see.
Nothing happened. Should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Alright, let's go scrutinize some folks. Should I pull it instead? Oh, sure. Must be losing my wits. How does one even go about pulling a button? I don't know. I thought it was weird too, but you know, they gave me the option, so I selected it. In that case, I should perhaps twist it. Doom, 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 doom.
Aha!
Well, this is a turn. Nice turn of phrase. I should proceed with caution. Walk out of open to ruins of Eld.
Excuse me.
Would you help me satisfy my curiosity, Alpha? Specifically, I am wondering why you make medicines. I mean, I have never met an apothecary quite so dedicated to his trade. You could use your talents to win riches or honor or renown. Yet you forget to ask for fees, make no claim on those you help. Frankly, I find it unfathomable. Oh, shucks, I just like helping folk who are in trouble. Right? Question answered. Let's go, Professor. Professor? I asked what I thought was a difficult question. Yet he gives me a plain answer without hesitation. Reprimand this Alpha. Alright. In the ruins. Another purple treasure chest. So, books. Action jam. Chest. 20k again. 20k Ike.
Letting us beginning.
Oh yeah, I should be testing things with Alpha.
Now, what next? Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Yeah, I figured he wasn't weak to that.
I'll not be defeated. The nitrous canary!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, this thing. We already have one of you.
Here we go.
Need to try seeing what these things do. A lot of stuff going down here. Okay, so obviously the olive bloom will revive someone. I know that. Essence of pomegranate should restore SP. Essence of plum. Okay. Stealth spirit. Fighting spirit. So this would be BP, SP, HP. Cure confusion, cure sleep, cure poison. Okay, I figured it out. Just never sat and took a look at it before. I don't know what this would do. Maybe just a stronger effect?
Try this.
Spiriting Balm Plus. Okay, so it's just a stronger version of the things. Alright, cool. Got it. Understood. We know. And
Nothing will quiet the storm!
I could have used it instead of. So we got extra BP things, so I don't have to feel bad. Burn through it too fast.
The nitrous canary! I hope I've grown more able.
Wing, 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 wing. Stone. Oh, cool lizard. These walls seem quite old. But they still stand strong. What are these curious patterns? How perfectly they're aligned. Whatever could they be for?
Aha!
Wait, that's it. Together, the markings illustrate something. Here they billow and swell. Ocean? Blood? seems to be depicting something overflowing. Yet the depiction is abstract and surreal. Wait, I see markings like these somewhere. Of course, the runes of High Hornbergian. The runes are being used to paint a picture. There not be a hidden message contained within? It is as if the runes are flowing forth from some kind of gate. Though I hate to admit it, I fear deciphering this will take more time than I have. I should move on. Need that woman who could translate High Hornbergian. Did you learn anything about those wall paintings? A little, yes. For example, they clearly date from ancient times. I believe that they have religious significance of some kind. I saw nothing in them of the teachings of the sacred flame. Beliefs in the age of legends were quite different from today. It was a time before the religious schism. You mean even before the sacred flame teachings began? Precisely so. An age almost entirely unknown to us. A time when gods and mortals walked together upon the soil. Blessed indeed to have been given the chance to visit these ruins. A scholar's paradise. I'm glad too. It almost feels like I can hear the thoughts of the people who lived long ago. The very breath of the ancients, born on the wind over these many long centuries. Whispering of great and epic tales. I hear people breathing. That ancient cave, and the only one in there. Something scary. A little dangerous. What's going on down this way? Chesties. Yeah, I don't feel like running over there, it's fine. Weird question, but is there a follow age command for your channel? Should be. Do exclamation mark follow age or exclamation. I think that's the one. Because it's one of the commands that comes with Moobot. There you go. Yeah, you've been around for a long time, man. You are quite an old soul here. Because if you followed around Persona 4, or you followed before Persona 4, but yeah, you've been around for a hot minute. 2 years, almost 2 years, well yeah, 2.5 years after I started. Pretty close. And there's not many people who are still around after a decade, and me having to leave for grad school and having to work a lot and traveling for work, so I couldn't stream and all that stuff. So just all the reasons why I had to take all my breaks. People just left. Appreciate you still sticking around. Here we have a library of sorts. Look at all these tomes. The headmaster Yvonne procured them all. I really don't unfollow unless people turn maximum uncool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I get it though. You know, there were so many times work was just like, well, you're not going to be streaming for a year. You're going to college? What's scheduled because you're taking so many credits? You know, I get it. I couldn't be people's everyday entertainment, so they found something else. It is what it is. Hashtag blame Twitch for not giving me partner when I had thousands of viewers. Yeah, so you know, if they had done that, I probably would still I'd be a full-time streamer now. Anyway,
It couldn't
Volume 7 of Trial of the 12. Only the first 5 volumes are extant. Oh, he's found some brand new books. Forbidden Gold, Covenant of the Sage? These books were all said to have been lost ages ago. What's this? A personal dictionary for the translation of ancient tongues. The headmaster collect all this by himself?
No.
Oh, that would be impossible, even for the most esteemed of scholars. Such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. This trove to those odd wall paintings. This place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear, if there is a mastermind behind all this, I can expect to find him here. It's like a whole cult. Knight's Shield. Not very good. Yeah, that's kind of old school. We saw that a long time ago. Alright. There she is. Please tell me she's immortal.
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
I did not come here for false flattery.
Oh, but I was being quite sincere. A shame the purport eludes your grasp.
To think you were the one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
That's why he listened to her when she said just, you know, let him go on sabbatical.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me. In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard.
Oh gosh, here we go.
What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous. If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself. The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers.
Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
I'll pass.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
That's it exactly.
What? What is it?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes. What of Headmaster Yvonne?
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
Preposterous. You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius.
A genius such as yourself must understand this.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? The secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me. I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough!
I wasn't expecting that voice. Her throat rattles. She's like, oh my gosh, please.
I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this. When I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer.
Alright, Cyrus is going to become a immortal maniac. Maybe in Octopath Traveler 2 we fight him.
Let this be a lesson.
Be crazy.
The future of mankind is bright. I cannot fail.
It's an interesting physical perfection. Gain inhuman strength.
Here we go.
30. Pardon me, madam. I'm gonna need you to rethink that. What do you mean 30? That's kind of crazy.
Pick your poison.
I will not be thy prey.
841,
Come
so what,
if
you only
thou
have like
darest.
80k HP? Okay. Say physical perfection. But... Oh, you know what? I should have given him stuff to show more weaknesses. Guys, it is 82.
Well then,
I don't know. It's 30, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna sit here and bang out 30 of these things. I'm just gonna have to hit you with everything I can.
Lux Pondereer!
No wonder you have
What
a smaller
next?
health pool. This is gonna be really annoying.
Yeah. Better than a snare.
Make sure Ophelia doesn't die here.
Interesting dilemma.
He's gonna get hit by every sweep
How
available.
about this?
We can't overheal her.
I'll do my best.
Or you will die.
Teneber Opareer!
Yep, you're gonna die.
I am sorry.
Oops.
Here goes nothing. Try this.
What next?
Nice patience. I really need to break you. I forgot to check for Alpha for
What
patience.
next? Using this.
My turn now. Ventasolta!
I don't think she's weak to any magic, but it's physical
What is
perfection.
the logical course of action?
But it's 3 hits. I'm just gonna analyze again. Get these last 2 out there.
Much to learn.
Yeah, it's all fizz.
All right.
You get 2 turns in a row. That's not good. That's the only thing about the leg hold trap.
Try this.
Resist me.
Don't sweep again.
Gats, that was
Okay,
close.
thank you for dodging that.
Let's try this.
Letting the hunt beginning.
It is Haned's time to shine.
Raining arrows up on them.
Here I go! Elfric, bringer of the flame!
Now, what next? How about this?
Bring it on.
And it's also your time to shine because you can also 1,000 spears.
1,000 spears.
I should have did it for you first.
Oh!
Ow.
Missed me.
Patience? Anyone?
All right.
Okay, that's alright. She's out of poisons. I need to try to break her.
A thousand spears!
What is the logical course of action? How about this?
My turn now. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Come in
Could just let
if
her do the
thou
heals then.
darest.
Should
Rain and
break.
arrows up on them.
No. Okay, never mind. Nowhere near a break.
Rain and arrows up on them.
Hopefully we get a patience here. Ouch. Ooh. Okay.
Interesting dilemma.
We can break her next turn. Let's heal up.
How about this?
I'll do my best. Have this.
An interesting dilemma. How about this?
Letting the hunt begin.
Here we go.
My turn now.
Bro, what?
Here we go. Let's get down to work.
An
Good job, man.
interesting dilemma.
Just one.
Now the true lesson begins. Alofin,
Do
Lord
this.
of Learning.
Because she can actually do some damage with her magic
Well then.
now.
Ah! Lux Conjureer.
Letting the hunt begin. Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
What is the logical course of
patience.
action?
I get the feeling
How about this?
I want to do this.
Here I go. Elfric, bringer of the flame.
Now, what next? So much to learn.
Look at that. Now all of a
Bring
sudden
it
you're weak
on.
to magic. Did I think that was going to be a thing?
How do you like this?
Well then.
Looked like you were poisoned for a second.
Glacius Claudette.
Maybe more for you.
Glacius Claudette.
Do 6
Letting the
more.
hunt
Break her
begin.
next turn, but I'm going to heal this anyway, just in case I'm crazy yet.
Using this.
Oh,
Well
look,
then.
she got patience.
Glacius Claudette. Glacius Claudette. Well then.
It would boost it here. 'Cause it's going to go off next turn anyway.
Glacius Claudette. Glacius Claudette.
Here we go.
I am not made for such battles.
No! There is so much more I must learn.
Mm-hmm.
If If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Fortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on.
Aho!
From the far reaches of hell, at last I have the original. Many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages. No, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who would use it. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work myself. And I will find the answer I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Okay. GG. Yes, the sorcerer class is so busted. As soon as there's anything that's just weak to magic, it's like, alright, well, it's over. And I had a feeling the pattern seemed pretty easy. Okay, she's weak to everything physical this time. I'm gonna have to be weak to everything magical next time. But I didn't want to take a chance, which is why I analyzed, just in case. But I had a feeling that was gonna be. Can't scrutinize anything, nothing showed up.
You won't feel a thing.
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
An interesting dilemma.
Here goes nothing.
My turn now. The nitrous canal!
What is the logical course of action?
Coming, if thou darest.
What is the You should have studied harder.
Where do I scrutinize from? Yeah. There it is. Long last I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. To obtain High Hornburgian Dictionary. Okay. Ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. The pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods, likened it to a golden fruit, and an ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. So it's just like his secret hideout now. For now. He shares it with the world. Whom wherein is writ in horrifying detail a forbidden right to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world. Yes, yes, I see. I do believe I have the knowledge I needed to decipher the mural. We could go back, just go back to the town and run in, right? It'll be faster this way. See, everything fits. This is all talking about Caldera. Death, doom, destruction. Rinse, repeat. Mural's meaning.
Now then,
Let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? They sealed the power away beyond the edge of the world. What forbidden power did the gods seal away? The power of life and death.
but of course.
Indeed, the power of life and death. That is the forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. The author of Forbidden Gold compares this power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, it calls out to and tempts the human heart. To the pages of From the Far Reaches of Hell was this power sealed. These glyphs, yes, I believe I can decipher them now. Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Doom, 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 doom. I'm gonna sing the doom song now. Doom, 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 doom. Destruction, 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 destruction. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. Yeah. A warning of the calamity that awaits us. The gate is open, forbidden unleashed. The mural and tome left behind as an invitation or a warning? It said a warning.
But of course.
Yes, the mural was left behind as a warning. I'm sure of it.
Indeed.
Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of he who would use it. I choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed the same. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity?
Not exactly.
No. Destroying the tome would not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of man. As long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. Not wrong there. Let's preserve this knowledge that we might put it to use for good, not evil. He's talking like somebody who's gonna get corrupted later. Like they start off good, they have good intentions, they read these things, they get absorbed into it, and then they slowly turn, become corrupted, and they become the main bad guy in the, third sequel.
Thusly.
Yet there is much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and the murals in this place. Pass them on to those who would follow us. I am setting up the world for future doom. Because somebody's gonna be evil and learn it. And that's a problem for future them, not me. Pretty much what he's saying. One day, should we be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. I mean, that's true too. First, I must return to Atlas Dam and file a report on what I've seen here. And I must begin my analysis of the material I've collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night. And I can scarcely wait.
Professor! Professor!
Over here, Therese.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts. And I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. Considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes.
No.
You're late, Professor.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness.
That's not what she really wanted.
Very well then, my students. Let us begin. To quote the words of one Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned, to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.
Well, I really hope there's a sequel to this game in which Cyrus's stuff actually helps. That is the end of Cyrus's story. Man, there's just so much more that they could have led up to. Right? We've got one last story left. That is haunted. Map is empty. It never really opened up, but we know that's the ruins. There it is. Never mind. I was zoomed out too far. Alright. Here we are. You arrive in Marsalim with an idea of Red Eye's whereabouts and a means to avoid petrification. Prepare to face the beast. The story so far. In Still Snow, Hana did meet with the seer Susanna, who told her of a plant that could protect her from Red Eye's fell curse. Never did she expect to find a dragon in those dark woods. Very few hunters in history have felled such a beast. Hana now stands among them. Now I can finally face Red Eye and bring Master back. Leaving the village, she was met by one of Eliza's men. Told her where she might find the fiend. Now the die is cast. Ready to face her fate, she journeys to Marsalim, Jewel of the Desert.
Here.
So this is Marsalim. Lisa must be here somewhere.
I see.
Too hot for thee, girl? I cannot blame thee. The sun is merciless even without a coat of fur. Thou shalt stay by my side? Thou art a stalwart friend, then. Come in, let us find Eliza. Then some shade.
Aho!
So this is Marsalim. Yes, yes, it is just as I expected. Knowest thou this town? Why, but of course. That said, I know more about the Marsalim of old than I do the city that as it exists today. The ruler of this town can trace his lineage directly back to Marsalim the Wise. Ancient king, I presume. Quite so, for has long ravaged the Sunlands. Water is more precious than lifeblood here. Men are more than willing to slay each other for a few precious drops. The town appeareth calm and peaceful. You can thank the current king for that. It was he who brokered peace and finally brought the war to an end. He urged the warlords and nobles to lay down their weapons and simply talk to their neighbors. And they found they had more in common than they had thought. Precisely so. In their gratitude, the people of the Sunlands built the king a grand palace, Jade Palace, a home fit for the wisest of kings. It's a name chosen not by the king, but by the people. Plus built by the people and named by them, too. Quite forward thinking for such an ancient civilization. It's always this thing that ancient civilizations were like actually super advanced.
Mayhap.
Pray pardon me, my lady, but are you haunted of the Darkwood?
Just so.
Ma'am, I have come to meeting with Eliza.
Of course.
Ah, splendid. We have fair been awaiting your arrival. Please come with me. These are Eliza. Begging your pardon, Lady Eliza, but Hanet the Huntress has arrived.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Sergeant.
Hanet.
It's good to see you again, my friend. Pray tell me of your quest. Have you found a way to cure Zanta?
Yes.
I have. The curse can be broken, but only by slaying the monster that caused it. All is not lost. We have found the beast. It lurks in an ancient ruin to the west of here. Locals call it Grimsand. Yet, how do you mean to defeat Red Eye? Even Zanta himself was no match for the fiend.
If thou wilt.
I found a way to protect myself from its curse.
Excellent.
Truly? Then we may have a cause to hope after all.
I am ready.
Leave for the ruins at once.
I think not.
Wait, Hanet, there's one more thing you should know. When Red Eye entered the ruins, many of the monsters that once lived there fled before it. They began to roam the surface, threatening travelers and farmers alike. General Lenar led the city guard into the sands to drive them off. And they have yet to return. The plan was to march toward the ruins and dispatch any monsters roaming the surface. I scarce imagined they would venture within, but not even Zanta was the equal of that beast. No matter how many men he marches with, General Lenar cannot hope to defeat it. Then let us pray that he did not find it then. Like, what's that got to do with me? It looks like they found it. Meanwhile, in the Grimsand ruins. No! Heaven save us, my legs turned to stone! God's teeth, this cannot be. Don't reveal the monster till we see it. This is a massacre. Fall back, I say. Captain Raff, get the men to safety. But sir!
Listen up!
I'll keep the beast busy.
Damnation!
You must not, sir. Not alone. Let me... You have your orders, Captain. Go. Yes, sir. I love how she was like, they won't be dumb enough to go into the cave by themselves, and they're all in the cave. According to Eliza, the king's soldiers are bound for the dungeon where Red Eye is lurking. Afraid they are not marching to their doom. I do not doubt they having a plan, but yes, I fear for them also. Yes, this Red Eye is such a horrific, terrible fiend. At times such as this, what sort of prayers dost thou offering? Please teach in me so that I might pray in too. Of course, here's a simple one. Just repeat after me. May the flame protect these brave men. May the flame protecteth these brave men. Like that? Yes, perfect. Thank thee. I too shall pray in for their safety, for their safe return. Alright.
Huh.
Have you heard? The hunting party has returned.
Oh.
It's been some time, has it not? Indeed, I fear the worst. Soldiers that marched against the monsters, they haven't returned. Yet what is this bodeful mood that pervadeth the air? Elio, where is my Elio? Are they back now? I saw monsters roaming in scores around the ruins just this morning.
Ugh.
It's only a matter of time before they reach the town. Father is dead? Say it is not so.
So then...
Thought it was lost.
Indeed.
Ah, Hanet, there you are. We make for the palace to discuss our next move. This is Captain Raff. He says the regiment was nearly annihilated. You must be the apprentice of the great hunter, Xantha. Many of my men died today. I cannot let their sacrifice be in vain. I shall rearm, re-equip, and do whatever is required to bring down that goddamn fiend.
Could you?
Pray lend us your aid. I won't be
Yes.
long. Of course, 'tis why I'm here.
I am most pleased to see you return safe, Captain.
I fear there is no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a coward.
You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we would be all but doomed. Now, we would hear your report.
By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins themselves.
Never just do your own job and leave well enough alone. We got this. Let's go take down this Red Eye. There's monsters still outside, but let's go take down the big dog. It's fine.
'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen. But that was not the worst of it. Oh no. Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone. Living statues, insensible to all around them.
Tell me one thing, Captain.
Your Highness?
Did these men fight bravely to the end?
Everyone.
Not what we saw.
I see. That will be all, Captain.
No one wants to ask the captain how he escaped when he bought time for the monster by himself. And how everyone else got turned to stone still but
However,
him.
this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged.
Begging your Highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the Red-Eye Beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse.
Is this true?
But you heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers. What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom?
I can protect myself from the petrification. By your leave, I shall fight the beast alone.
Can you defeat it?
I swear on my life. I will bring the beast down and free your men from its baleful curse.
What is your name, girl?
Earl?
I am called Hunt.
That's almost 30.
Honnet. I see the glitter of steel in your eye. Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it. This time, you will be that hero for us.
By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins.
The Knights Ardent shall sally with you.
We shall escort Honnet safely to the entrance.
Very good. Honnet, slay this beast and return safely to us.
I shall.
Honnet.
We yet succeed, Honnet. Now we have the might of a whole city behind us. Doesn't matter. You need a Honnet. King Kalim is a forthright man. He looked me square in the eye and trusted me with the future of his realm. It is the mark of a great leader to have in the courage to make difficult choices. Courage? Nay. Wisdom, I say. The wisdom to look into a young woman's heart and see the strength and resolve within.
Well, well.
Lowly hunter though I am. These are good people with a good king. They deserve my help as much as anyone in this world.
Indeed.
Here in the desert, people must work hard to save every drop of water they find. They learn that they must work together and share their fortunes and burdens alike. They must trust each other and work as one or die. Our sands have shaped them into loyal, generous, and honest folk.
I see.
Then it would behooven me to letting them. It would behooven me ill to let them down. As Master always saith, betrayest not the trust of others, lest thou betrayest thine own honor.
Well said.
Those words. Prevail, and you will save not only your master, but a king and his people. Yes, I will not rest until this red eye is slain. Imagine slaying the red-eye doesn't free them from petrification. Susanna was wrong. Like, well, I killed the beast. About your folks, though. The battle will not be an easy one. Steel yourself as best you can and speak to me when you're ready. That's interesting. We didn't get that option with Cyrus or Ophelia. It's just like, alright. Go fight. Yep, you're correct.
Listen up.
Shoulder to shoulder, man. Herd him in.
Sir.
Stand firm. Give as good as you get.
Knights are done!
Form a cordon around Honnet.
To arms!
With me, we'll carve a path through to the ruins. Charge!
Charge!
The way is open. Drive through. Protect Honnet.
Come on!
Godspeed, Huntress.
There it be.
Aye, thou hast my gratitude. That's cool.
To arms!
Let's finish off these beasts. For the king, for Marceline.
Let none escape.
For Marceline.
Leave it to me.
For Maudib. We shall not lose this battle. Take care, Honnet, and may your arrows fly true. Honnet's arrows will indeed fly and true. So Red-Eye hideth in this ruins.
This bodeth ill.
Ghosted too, eh, girl? Grim Paul hangeth in the air. Danger lurketh ahead, but we cannot see in its form. Letting us tread carefully here. Tread carefully indeed. Travel banner.
Honnet.
You can do it, Honnet. Don't let those men's sacrifice be in vain. Putting a lot of pressure on her. You'll slay that red-eyed fiend for all our sakes. As good as done, right? Such is mine intention, but we are bound to tread with care, Elfin. Sense a terrible presence like nothing I have felt before. You ain't getting scared, are you? Because you've come too far to fail now. You're this close to saving your master. Just so. When this is over, I shall buy in thee a mug of thy favorite spirit. When your master's up and about, we'll all drink together. Master would liken that. Or too much. It's settled then. First save your master, then we'll hit the alehouse. After all you two have been through, a reunion has got to be celebrated, am I right? Speak as truly. Alphen, yeah? People not caring about the reason. Only that spirits be served. A man after my own heart. Now let's go thaw out that master of yours. He loves to drink. He don't care about me. Interesting. That's what they go down. Okay, so. Okay. It's weird, it's like we're going in through the cave backwards. Usually we're going up all the time.
Flame, protect us!
What is the logical course of action?
Thought you had me?
Let's say our
Well then.
evasion's not working so well so far. I think we're gonna be weak to light.
May
Friggin'
the sacred
bonus.
flame shine forth!
Coming, if thou darest.
Here we go.
Keep forgetting to look. And at this point, there's no point to. It's just that and bow. It was the last story, so dealing with JP at this point just seems silly.
Now, what next?
Well then. Lux Conjureer!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
75.
Yeah! I honor thee, my quarry.
Oh, I'm getting confused with the save spot up top. It's like there's no save spot down here. That is true. I guess this way leads down to the next area.
There is no choice.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh wait, you are a cleric. You could do this too. Forgot.
What is the logical course of action?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Here we go.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth. Might, huh? May the sacred flame shine forth.
I was curious if I could have killed them with just that. Okay, she actually does pretty decent damage with the spell now since she's got that other stat. Very good.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
It's a new foe.
What next?
Stone Lizard Hurricane Lunge All. Speed boost.
Sorcery.
Hey.
Here we go.
What is the logical course of action?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Lightning breaks them.
Well then. The nitrous canary.
Now,
Oh, you're just gonna
what
cast speed
next?
boost on everyone. We'll accept that.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Get you though. 19%. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay. I like this gooey slug. I'm gonna get rid of you. See ya, dude.
The hunt endeth.
Here we go. Oh no, that's the big captain dude.
These are the guards from Marsalim.
Okay. I forgot the headdress was a little different. The heck was that noise? Oh, that thing looks crazy. That looks like a Galdera beast that was, or like the beast that was on the mural.
I do not understand. This creature's heart, I cannot read it. I can sense the feelings of every beast, every monster. But from this one, nothing. Still, my task remaineth the same. Thou hast taken people from us, and we shall have them back.
Definitely sounds like a
If thou
human.
art ready,
Looks
then
like a
so
human.
am I.
Ill foreboding pervades the battlefield.
Miss it, I'll do my best.
Alright, let's try to hit you with some light.
Lux Conjureer!
What? What is the logical course of action?
Analyze you a little more, so I can break you.
To learn.
You tripping on me. 106,000, huh?
If thou darest.
Interesting.
The light is my friend.
So I'm gonna break you turn 1.
Here we go. How do you like this?
Come in,
Patience.
if thou darest.
That weapon. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, what? It changed its stuff up while it was broken. Kinda crazy.
So much to learn.
Come in,
A
if
dagger
thou
and
darest.
axe. I mean, spear and axe.
Here we go.
Go with that for now. I'm gonna poison you because you got a lot of HP.
Take your poison.
I'll do my best.
It feels so wild to me that bosses could just be poisoned like that so easily.
Lux Conjureer!
Oh, come on, stop doing it.
That was close.
Oh, that
What is the
sucks.
logical course of action?
On its first.
How about this?
Letting the hunt beginneth. Raining arrows up on them.
Okay, good.
Here goes nothing. Try this.
My turn now. Lux Conjureer! I'll not be defeated. Prepare yourself! Elfric, bringer of the flame!
How about this?
What? Coming. Cowering before the huntress.
Bring it on.
got just what you need.
I'll not be defeated.
Oh. I was dumb. I was supposed to give her BP.
Lux Conjureer!
Oops. I was thinking about her being unconscious again.
Lux Conjureer!
Gats, that was close.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can break here. So we don't need a one. But I can also just like soulstone.
A gift for you.
Well then. Lux Conjureer! Lux Conjureer!
What next?
Here we go.
Oh, come on. Great. She's gonna go first next turn.
How about this?
Might. Here I go!
She won't be able to. Dang it. No, I should have gave her. Instead of boosting her defenses, I should have given her a SP.
This should help. My turn now. Prepare yourself! Lux Conjureer!
An interesting... My focus is unparalleled! Alofin, Lord of Learning!
Come in, if thou darest. Using this.
All right. Pick your poison. All right. Try this.
Well then.
That's annoying.
Prepare yourself! Elfric, bringer of the flame!
Now, what next? How about this?
What next? This will help us.
Should have done a leg full of crap.
Now, what next? Yes.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Better than a snare.
Lux Conjureer! Lux Conjureer!
Ye gads. Try this.
What next? Using this.
So much to learn.
Ignis our dare! Ignis our dare!
Coming, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
Here goes nothing. Pick your poison.
Ignis our dare! Ignis our dare!
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, they just fire the whole time.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Doing this fight so inefficiently, it's kind of insane.
Ignis our dare!
All right. Try this.
What next? Yeah. Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
Ignis our dare!
Coming, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
Haunted is getting tagged so much. You have angered the beast.
Now, what next?
Okay, well, let's make sure we break you then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully, Haunted can hit twice. I think she can hit once.
Bring it on.
Fire's the only one we have that can triple hit. Everything else is ×2. So it's lightning, wind. Fusion.
How do you like this?
Alright, Haunted. I know you're broken right now. I'm gonna summon a beast instead. That didn't hit twice. That sucks. Patience, somebody? Anybody? Anybody, patience. Dang it. We're screwed. Ow.
All right.
That did not help. That fact did not help. Here, let's do this.
Try this.
You can break them.
Oh, sacred light!
Now, what next?
got a lot of speed.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Not here. I mean, you can heal us next turn, so save that BP for now. You know what I have here too? I have one of these guys. Where's my healing mist? There you go. Wasn't boosted though.
Interesting dilemma.
I gave him a BP, but the boss is almost dead anyway.
How about this?
Probably died this time.
Huh. Alrighty!
I guess I should have healed after he used that stand.
Cross strike!
And my focus is unparalleled.
There you go.
You should have studied harder.
What?
What evil is this? Does this mean the curse is lifted?
Tja.
The devil take you, monster. I can move again. I'm saved. The beast is slain.
Truly?
But how? By your hand?
Not so.
Not just I. The city guard and the knights are not. We fought as one.
Ho-ho!
Swounds, I can taste the air again. Look, I am flesh and blood.
Oh.
We are saved.
I'm in your debt.
Wondrous well. How can we thank you for this miracle?
Nay.
Thou needest not. I have cause of my own to slay in the beast. But if thou wilt show in thanks, leave us this place and take us thy men back home to their king. His majesty waiteth anxiously for good tidings.
Understood.
Then I will not tarry one moment. By your leave, milady.
Excellent.
The curse is broken, but hath Master been saved?
Behold, my fellows! Honnet the Huntress, Slayer of Red Eye, has returned!
General Lenar tells me of your exploits. You have slain the menace. You saved my poor men and our city. You are our savior, and we are forever in your debt.
What I did was for my own avail.
Perhaps so, Huntress. Yet grateful we remain. I would like to propose a banquet in your honor. But alas, I divine that you will not tarry here with us.
I cannot, Highness. I must see with mine own eyes if my master hath been freed from the curse.
Of course. General Lenar.
Sire, my men are ready to escort the Huntress at your command.
I informed King Kalim of your circumstances. He ordered preparations be made in advance.
You fought the Red Eye to bring your master to life. My soldiers recovered the instant it was slain. Pray, go to his side at once.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Think nothing of it. But perhaps when your quest is done, you would grace us with your presence once more. And then we may throw the banquet you deserve.
You honor me. I hope that day shall come soon.
Wait, that's it? That's... Whoa, hold on. What? I'm assuming after this, we'll get to see her reunite with Zanta. I definitely didn't use that spell. Oh wait, no, it might have been a stone thing. That seems about right. That's cool. It kind of takes what you did in the game and use that as those scenes in the end credits. That's kind of cool. It goes in the order in which you recruited everybody. I like that. But why didn't it let us see her reunite with Zanta first? Before the end scene. Maybe because they figure folks won't watch the credits. I like how in most of these it's it's Hanan giving the killing blow. I didn't realize she ended up killing things so much at this earlier parts of the game. So I say there's Cyrus. Cyrus and Ophelia should start having their days. Cyrus should probably be taking over the most of this now. Good old Newt. That salamander, and I think Newt is a salamander. That salamander was such a strong summon. It did so much damage. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. I wonder what it shows if you only beat the game with one character. Maybe it just shows like random fights from dungeons or something, or it's just like a random thing. just looked cool. We shot it with so many arrows. It's still destroying things. Doug Bone. Here we go. We're getting some action in. Pretty mature all the way through the rest of this room. Oh no. Okay. Where's got him look? Been a bit. Oh, what? Therion got one? I don't remember that one. That's cool. Richard Yap. Dominic Knowles. I thought that said Dominic Knuckles at first. Be interesting to work for Nintendo. We didn't even really get a big combo off on this boss. We just kind of like we were just kind of juggling and changing his stuff every turn. It was a weird fight. Okay, show us Reunite with Zonta, please. We didn't see her fiend screen. There we go.
Not far now.
God's mercy! What is that fiend?
Come, Linda, with me.
Look out!
Huh? Hagen, if thou art here, then...
What ho, Honnet! Don't tellin' me thou'st grown again!
Not in height, master. But if thou speakest of experience, then yes.
Ah, that must be it. Hope I didn't cause thee too much trouble.
Some, Master. And I was worried for a spell.
Thou were? Then I guess I owe thee an apology.
Thou certainly dost.
Stay, my dear. That was thy cue to say not at all.
And not just to me. To Natalia, Susanna, and Eliza as well.
Eliza.
You had us all worried.
That's a long list, but no matter. Rest assured, I'll make an apology to each and every one. And then I shall thank them too, for good measure.
Thou dost not.
Hannet, thank thee. Thou'st done me proud.
He still just scoops her up like she's a child.
Blushing, art we? Perhaps thou'st not grown that much after all.
And thou clearly hast learnest nothing from this misadventure.
Oh, a man my age hath learned all the things he ever will, I'm afraid.
Begging your pardon, sir, but we just wanted to thank you.
Oh, quite. Think nothing of it. Art thou hurt?
Nothing that won't mend soon enough, by your grace, sir.
Good to hear it. So, where were we? Ah, yes. Thou were about to tell me of thine adventures.
It's a long story. Wouldst thou hear in it all?
Every last word.
She smiled. Whoa.
The journey I had taken was but a short episode in my life. But I would come into telling the tale of it many times in the years to come in. For the first time as a hunter, I found a story that was mine alone. It was my first story, but not my last. But those are tales for another day. And so I end my story here. Thou canst always come to our village to hear in it again. Though I warn you, it may not be the same with every telling.
Nice. Good ending. Cool. You have completed this traveler's tale. You can now freely remove them from your party. Oh. So you can switch it up at any time. If you wanted to finish other people's stories, you just have to finish the locked party member's tale first. Crazy. I think that's it. I think we've done everything. I don't think there's any other bosses. All that's left are side quests. Still bummed there's not like a giant big bad. It just feels like there should be more to do, you know? It just feels like it's just like, alright, it's done. You finished the stories, goodbye. It's Anta. Though we have been bidden not to move, and the request ended not. Okay. Wow. Strong. Okay, well, He's probably who we can talk to with the cub thing, but I don't care about the side quests. Finish the story. I think that's it. The game has not hinted at any super bosses. I will look and see, just to make sure, before I call this game a wrap. Great game. Very good game. Traveler. Is there a secret boss? There is a secret. So you can fight Galdera. You can be confronted within the game's Gate of Finis. This battle is optional as it is only accessed through select side quests. Oh. Oh, that sucks. You fight him with all 8 characters. That's cool, I guess. So then how do you even get to him? I want to see a guide on how to beat him. I want to see how to get to him. So you have to complete the Traveler's Bag, procuring peculiar tomes, and from the far reaches of hell. What's the Traveler's Bag? Let's talk to Path 2. The first Octopath. Finish all the all the main chapters. Then there's that guy Kit, which we did, where you bring give him a healing grave and the quest is complete. Then there's the second part where you speak with him in Noble Court, and you bring him to the aspiring actor thing. For part 1, you need to head to Ravis Manor in Boulderfall and defeat Alphas. Who's Alphas? Oh. Speak to LeBlanc on the bridge. The second part of the quest will require you to scrutinize Alphas about his poem. Speak to Flora. Then you defeat the Azure Eye Tiger. Then you unlock that journey's end. Then you fight a bunch of bosses. You have to beat 8 bosses before reaching Caldera. No save points. If you die, you have to beat all 8 bosses again. You have to use every party member for the last fight. All 8 members. Make sure people are at least level 60. Interesting. Well, that means we would have to do some grinding. And I don't think I want to do that today. I'm going to switch games over to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, because that's what I wanted to play after beating this game. We finished this game. For me for now. So here's the thing about this game. It was only $5. And we had to have the disc kind of repaired because I asked the guy if they had a copy. He only had one copy, and he saw that it was cracked from whoever handled it before him. Didn't check for that. So they did a repair. Need to see if this will even work. Let's close this. And I'm going to stop and restart the YouTube stream. So I can change the title there because I want just this video in the playlist. I don't want it to have Need for Speed in there. I'm going to turn it off.